Hello, it's me, Cleopatra Wallace, and today I'm going to be reading out of this big book I call the Codex right here. Let's look in the almanac to see what day it is, just so we can have it on record. It's January the 3rd, it's a Sunday, and the sun is in Leo. Alright. So the first bit of writing we will read was channeled on January the 15th, 2014. And it's titled Within. Secrets in the dark cannot enter the light. The light is poor of darkness, filled with force of light. From within the earth, the living flower maintains its pure force. So too inside your own mind a flower of light blooms, hidden from sight, shines the pure light. The sun shines as an eternal logo of life, the children of light, full of love, light, and life. Alright, concentrate on your life force, feel the light lift you, cast out darkness, it is no kin of yours. The stars are your home, and through wisdom you shall cast off darkness and rise as the sun in perfect love, perfect light, perfect wisdom. Laws shall rule in harmony with the infinite cycles of the world. Go not down into the angles of despair. Live in the light of love in a perfect spiral. Then it just stops. One page, and on the back is look like a scripture or out of Naima. How to say that? All right, so let's see. We find one more to read in here. Okay, we're going to read the very next page I'm seeing. This one is called The Revelation of Order. Alright. Take a little sip. Okay. The Revelation of Order. There was in reality never any need for sci-fi explanation or speculation as these various figures and their stories, nor was there a need to take the Bible as literal historical document. The Bible represents a dumbed-down version of the mythology. In terms of cosmic knowledge, modern man has devolved. Jesus Christ is an analogy for the sun, but over thousands of years, the elite hid the truth for profit organized religion. Yeah, so it says the elite hid the truth for profit organized religion. Like they traded the truth for organized religion. Alright. I lost my spot. Okay. It's only when knowledge of gnosis was lost, people begin to think cosmos spirits are people. Let me read that part again. People begin to think that cosmos spirits are people. Human condition was tripped into caring about only material objects and money. The spiritual knowledge is coming back. Organized religion will crumble. Alright. And that was also in 2014. And that seems to be a one of one also. Alright. Alright, this seems to be some sort of a time chart right here. Let's get past that. Alright. Alright. So this seems to be a poem of some kind. Again, this one does not have a title. No title. But it does have a date. So it was recorded in September. It was recorded on September the 21st in 2014. Alright, and this one seems to be a little bit longer than the other two. Alright, Your entire lifetime is but a test of your spirit and will. Every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year, you will be tested by forces unknown to you. Well, that covers all time. It's not funny. All right. The weights and balances of your soul are carefully calculated and imprinted upon your name and life force. Life force. All things living and non-living bring about the completeness of the Holy Host works. Okay. Each man and woman has within themselves free will to choose his or her own path, the ability to accept or reject the task does not perish as the human body wastes away. Let me read that sentence again. This task does not perish as the human body wastes away. It stays with your soul from lifetime to lifetime until it is completed. No man knows his task before he is ready to complete it. Each person must work at sowing perfect seeds to grow into even more perfect works to reap. Each one doing the bidding of the host. Quiet your soul and listen for the Lord to direct your steps in the right direction. Seek out what is right in this world and reject what is sour. Help those who cannot help themselves. Turn not your back on widows and orphans. That sounds familiar. I think I heard something about widows and orphans somewhere before. Okay. Turn not your back on widows and orphans. Always do more than what is asked of you, not for the glory of men, but for the glory of the Holy Host. The ego of man is his downfall. It prods at him, edging him closer and closer towards his own destruction. The love of self must be dismissed for the love of the Holy Host. Think not of yourself, but others in your lifetime of travail. Let me read that part again. Think not of yourself, but of others in your time of travail. Think not of what you lack, but of what you can give. Just as time passes by, so will the troubles of this world. Fear not the lack of material objects. Fear the lack of wisdom in your soul. The sun is a symbol for the light that awaits you at the end of your life's work. Go with God and take not the hand of another, lest you will die to death. Peace be with you. Oh, that was beautiful. I like that one. Oh, I hate that it doesn't have a title. Alright, what y'all think? You want to do one more? Alright. This one does have a title, but it doesn't have a date. Okay. And this, well, it does have, yeah, it has a title, but it doesn't have a date. And the title of this one is, you can see there, it just says Axe. A-X-E. Alright. So I'm thinking this might be some sort of an informational thing, but I'm going to read it nonetheless. Okay. In medieval times, start over. In medieval times, the axe was a potent symbol of strength and force. Many symbols have been reassigned. Hieroglyphs, the drawings of the axe is read. God in the axis in the sequence is read in plural form gods. It's kind of like broken English, kind of. Okay, let's see if we can push forward. If it doesn't start making sense, though, I'll switch to something else. A jackal holding the axe in his hand, 2500 BC, Jack, John. Double X is that the K of the alphabet translated to the X. X in Celtic is Ashmanshul, something like that, or the sacred sea. In Roman fasces consisted of a bundle of birch rods surrounding the axe. The rods served to notice lictors could administer a licking in the axe, even threaten death as the final punishment. Also, that wasn't necessarily the birch rods. That was this thing called a fasciste. It's a direct power weapon. But nonetheless, we're going to push for it. Alright, Latin translation of axe is securis, from which our word security is derived. Power was basis of the government. Axe is the sign. The axe of justice is carried by the jack of hearts. Ace is the axe and outranks the king. Ace of spades is the pictured mitri of the god. The queens all carry the flower, the fleur-de-lis, the symbol of the son of the less, the ruling class throughout all ages, which is actually the fleur-de-lis, in my opinion, is an upside down anchor, and it's the symbol of the Phoenicians, but that's neither here or there right now. Okay, the name Achilles means axe god. Charlemagne is buried at Aachen, the chapel of the axe. Okay, there's more. We're going to keep talking about the axe. There is evidence that the Anglo-Saxon invasion of England was a bloodless affair in which priesthood transplanted colonies to Sussex. The priesthood of the axe controlled the colony. When Constantine accepted Christianity in England, all the Druid priests were gathered to isolate the island of the Angles and killed before Christianity could rule. Essex, Sussex, and Wessex are indicative of the Ashen gods of the Ashgard, one of the many gardens of the gods. England was originally the Druid garden of Odin, or Garden of Eden. X was the sign of God. Manx means men of God. For every Druid priest was a god, and his domain a garden. In American human victims of the axe for sacrifice, the heathen was anyone who did not dwell in the city. That's just so random to say at the end. The heathen was anybody who didn't dwell in the city. Well, now the cities are full of heathens. Alright. And that ends that page. Let's see. This one is short and sweet, and it doesn't have a date. And I really would like to read the ones with date. It doesn't have a date, but it has a title. This one's titled Marriage. And as you can see, this writings, they do not go in any type of order. All I know is they're all here in this book. So, okay. We're going to read this one titled Marriage. No one will be able to know when the husband and the wife have had intercourse except the two of them. Indeed, marriage in the world is a mystery for those who have taken a wife. Wait, that doesn't make no sense. Let's start over. Okay. No one will be able to know when a husband or wife have had intercourse except the two of them. Indeed, marriage in the world is a mystery for those who have taken a wife. If there is a hidden quality to the marriage if there was a hidden quality to the marriage of defilement, how much more is the undefiled marriage a mystery? Okay, right. If there's a hidden quality to a marriage of defilement, then how much more is an undefiled marriage a mystery? Most things in the world keep their hidden parts hidden. It will live. Once you expose what is hidden, a thing will surely die. I think this is talking about like secrecy within, married couples. I guess keeping your business to yourself would be a nice thing to do. Alright, so since this is the very first of this series, we're going to stop right there. And as you can see, we have lots and lots of writings to get through too. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up or a share and subscribe to my channel. Because again, this is me, Cleopatra Wallace. Thank you.